Very good news for our viewers tonight.
Absolutely, and the good news is, well, kind of two bits of good news. One, we hit a record high temperature today, and two, tomorrow we're going to do it again. We're going to hit another record high temperature, I think. I think we're going to head for a high temperature of 85 degrees. Record high temperature is 76 for tomorrow's date. We'll spell it all out for you here in just a second. Let's go to our WeatherBug network here and look at our WeatherBug camera looking out towards East Toledo. On the Toledo Maritime Academy camera, we can see not too much going on there, and the rivers looks nice tonight, and it is a mild night out there. As we look at current temperature right here in South Toledo at the WNWO studios at 66 degrees, down from a high temperature of 81. As we check out temperatures across the rest of the area, Pittsford up in Hillsdale County 64 degrees, West Unity 68, 62 Oregon, 63 Perrysburg, 63 also in Fremont, still the warm spot on the map in Northwest Ohio, 70 degrees for Ottawa. Now as we look at our high temperatures today across the rest of the region and Northwest Ohio, 87 in Fremont at our WeatherBug network site there, a pair of 83s for Oregon and Perrysburg, but right along the Lake Erie shoreline it was a touch colder with temperatures struggling to get out of the 60s right along the immediate shoreline and right along the Monroe County shoreline. Let's look at the high temperature today at Toledo Express. As we flip it on over here, we can see it was 82 degrees, and that was a record high for this date, 74 set back in 1921. Our morning low temperature this morning was 55. We're going to end up about there tomorrow morning. Sunrise tomorrow morning is at 7:36. Take you to WNWO triple Doppler radar, and we can see nothing's going on, but you see all this green around the radar sites here. That's indicating some low-level moisture. I know, not too much for me and you to talk about, but what this is indicating is low-level moisture, and all that means is basically it's a cue that there is some fog possibilities for the overnight hours when you see a lot of this ground clutter here on the map. Now, as I widen out the view here, we can see that not too much is going on in the eastern part of the country, reason being a large and in charge ridge off the Atlantic seaboard, pumping in the warm air and not allowing this system to penetrate eastward very fast. So it's a slow mover as it heads on off towards the north and east. Behind it, cooler temperatures, and that will get here as we head into the daytime on Saturday. Now, as we look at our TrueView forecast for the overnight hours, no precipitation to speak of other than some patchy areas of dense fog. We'll start off tomorrow morning nice and dry. Wednesday, another dry day. And then as we head towards Thursday, I'll stop at the middle of the day Thursday. I think our computer model's overdoing it here with the precipitation, but you get the pattern here, or you get the idea of things to come. And that's the cue here as we have increasing clouds on Thursday, and then as we move into Friday, you can see scattered showers and thunderstorms start to move on in. As we look at the temperatures here, we can see warm temperatures on the eastern seaboard with this ridge of high pressure that is going to continue to hold strength as we head into the daytime on Wednesday. But as we head towards the daytime on Thursday, it's going to kind of lose its grip here, move off the eastern seaboard, and allow this area of the storm system to move on up towards the north and towards the east as we head for the daytime on Wednesday. And then by Thursday here we start to get the increasing of clouds, and then as we head towards the latter half of Thursday, in fact Thursday night into the daytime on Friday, that's when our rain chances start to go on up. And you notice back on off towards the west, the cooler temperatures that'll be in here for the daytime on Saturday. But your low temperatures tonight look like this. As we look at an area-wide map here, we're going to have mostly clear skies with some areas of patchy dense fog. We'll have a low temperature tonight around 55 degrees outside, and we'll also have some upper 50s on off towards the west here as we dive on into Northwest Ohio here and check out our overnight low temperatures here. We can see 55 for Toledo, 54 Adrian, and 56 degrees for Napoleon. Some dense fog is possible. Now as we jump you to tomorrow afternoon, look at these temperatures, Hubert. Cool right along the lakeshore, 67 degrees for Port Clinton, 73 for Erie, but everywhere else will be in the 80s, and our record high for tomorrow is 76. So I think we're going to beat that by a healthy, good 5 to 7 degrees. Your 10-day trend looks like this: 78 degrees on Thursday, 71 on Friday, and then we cool it down for the weekend, 63 on Saturday, and then only in the 50s for Sunday before we warm it up a touch again for the first part of next week. Hubert, back to you.
All right, Tom.